I just read this blog from two people over at Twitter, okay, where they say they're going to set the record straight on shadow banning. Okay, I just want to read a couple of excerpts because it really sent me over the top. I am one of too many conservatives that I know online that have this quality filter uh, shadow banning. I mean, we don't know any other way of saying it, where we notice that our tweets don't have the reach that they used to, okay? And we can determine that by the number of retweets, by the number of followers that we get every day. We do have a history having been doing this as conservatives since the beginning of the 2016 election cycle. So we have a pretty good gauge for, you know, our tweeting activity. Our goal has always been to provide information, to balance information that's provided by the mainstream media. So yes, we know what people are interested in hearing the other side, and that's reflected in the number of followers. They want to know what we have to say. But let me go back to this. I want to read how they describe shadow banning, which enables them to say, oh, we don't shadow ban. It's written by Vijaya Gadi, okay, and Kayvan Bakepur. Okay, it was written July 26th. People are asking us if we shadow ban. We do not. But let's start with, what is shadow banning? The best definition we found is this: deliberately making someone's content undiscoverable to everyone except the person who posted it, unbeknownst to the original poster. That's not what we're talking about. We know that our tweets are seen, but we know that they are ranked very, very low, hence the reason why people are not seeing them. But let me go back to this. We do rank tweets and search results. How about that? As a specific example, if a search results in 30,000 tweets, here's what we take into consideration when ranking. It mentions tweets from people you're interested in, tweets that are popular, and then the third bullet point is tweets from bad faith actors who intend to manipulate or divide conversation should be ranked lower. Okay, so that tells me that, okay, I'm not being shadow banned. I'm just a bad faith actor, and you're just ranking my tweets lower, aka I'm shadow banned. Okay, so they go on to explain how do they trigger this low ranking of the tweets, of my tweets, of my friends' tweets, my fellow conservatives. Specific account properties that indicate authenticity, like whether or not you've confirmed an email address. Number 2 and number 3 are very telling. What actions you take on Twitter, who you follow, who you retweet. I don't know how that has any bearing on anything. And number 3, how other accounts interact with you, who mutes you, who follows you, who retweets you, who blocks you. I've been blocked a million times. I've never insulted anybody. I'm sure I've been reported a million times by all those people that blocked me. I've never had a suspension. I've never even had a temporary suspension. I don't insult people. I may get sarcastic sometimes. And but you know what? I keep it factual. And inevitably, whenever I ask the person who's arguing with me, who ends up blocking me, just provide me facts that refute what I said. Eventually, the back and forth and all, after all the diversion and all that, you know what? They block me. Little chicken shits. But anyway, so now it got me thinking about this bad faith actors thing. Okay. So I went to Ms. Gotti's Twitter feed, and I found that she describes herself as a legal policy and trust and safety lead at Twitter. Okay. Now, I found this tweet that was very telling, okay, just to see if in fact they're actually looking to have an open community, no bias based on political ideology or what have you. She posted this tweet, this was the 17th of July, okay, where she says, study after study shows that the most effective way to get people to vote is by having conversations with them in the 4 days before the election, before election day. Volunteer the last weekend before the midterms, exclamation point. Sign up here, okay, and she gives a link of where people should be going to sign up. When you go to that page, I was not surprised to find out that it is run by an organization called Swing Left. This is the disclaimer they have at the bottom of the page that Ms. Gotti was sending everybody to go. The data you submit here will only be shared with Swing Left. By giving your mobile number and clicking Count Me In, you consent to receive periodic messages, including automated text messages, and the number from Swing Left. So she's sending people, she's actively sending people to Swing Left for them to collect information, okay? About Swing Left. Who is Swing Left? Although the name automatically tells you who they are. But if you go to their webpage, onto the About Us tab, it says swing districts are places where the winner of the last House of Representatives election was determined by a thin margin. Swing Left helps you find and commit to supporting progressives in your closest swing districts so that you can help ensure we take back the House in 2018. I don't know how anybody could possibly say that that is not biased, okay? I am convinced that I am a bad faith actor by the way they're defining it. I find it extremely disingenuous to define shadow banning in the way they did, okay? Again, you know, it has to be that nobody sees your tweets. We know that some people are seeing them, but you're purposely burying them because, quote, I am sure that you determined that we're intending to divide the conversation, and so therefore our tweets should be ranked lower. So I just wanted to share that little piece of information, that little article that I found in her tweet and where she's sending people, because the shadow banning by our definition is absolutely real. We're not loony. They're trying to present us like we're just absolutely paranoid, and we're not. And this has to change. This has to be dealt with. This is not right.